Hi everybody and welcome back to another video. So today is the final of the Women's European Championships between England and Germany. As you can see, I'm in the mood for the game. I've got my England shirt on. Game's going to kick off in about 20 minutes and it's going to be a massive occasion because it's at Wembley. It's England versus Germany and it's a real opportunity for the Lionesses to win a major tournament for the first time in their history. Although the Lionesses did get to the European Championship final back in 2009 against Germany, but hopefully this time we can get revenge and we can finally bring football home. The men's team, of course, nearly got there last year with the European Championship final, but hopefully this time we can get the win and we can achieve history. So I think this will be an absolutely brilliant game because England have been really good in this tournament. They've only conceded one goal in the whole tournament, a bit like the men's team last year. But Spain was a big test for England, given that, you know, we had to come back from behind and score late on and then get another goal in extra time. And then Sweden, given the fact that they're ranked number 2 in the world in the women's division, England made them look amateur and just absolutely tore them apart in the semi-final. And that's how you win a semi-final and go into a final in absolute style. So the Lionesses more than deserve to get to the final. And I'm just really hoping that we do actually get over that line and win a major trophy. So I'm going to go with a match prediction, given I've watched a bit of Germany over the tournament, and they're pretty much on the same wavelength as England are, really. So my prediction for the game is going to be 2-1 to England in 90 minutes. So I'm going to go with 1-0 Germany, 1-1, and then England to win 2-1 and come back. That's what I think will happen in this game, and it will finally come home. So fingers crossed. Can't wait for the game. I think it'll be absolutely brilliant. So come on, Lionesses, let's do it. Teams coming out. Boo! Way! I wonder who's playing. I can imagine from an England point of view it's the same 11 as normal, as it has been throughout most of the tournament. So England. Yeah. Bronze, Bright, Williamson, Daly. Yeah, same defence. Yeah, Stanway, Walsh, Mead, Kirby, Hem and White. Yeah, same 11 as you'd expect. Yeah. 3, 2. Right, kick-off started. Come on, England. Come on! Kirby, go on. Go on, Kirby. Go on, Fran. Go on. Go on, White. Oh! Ooh. Just needed a bit more power on that header, then that would have gone in the back of the net. Interestingly, in the first 11 minutes, Germany have had more possession, but yet England have had more chances. Just got to take them. She's been a really good captain, I would say, Leah Williamson, given the fact that it was Steph Houghton originally, and there was a lot of talk about why she wasn't in the squad, but I think she's done a really good job in replacing her, especially in the same position. Haven't seen much from Ellen White, really, as you'd probably expect from the centre forward. Go on. Go on, Mead. Kirby in the box. White! Oh! Yeah. Chance of the match so far, that. It's a 0-0 at half-time, could go either way at the moment. Germany have had their chances, England have had theirs, and England have had a few bookings, so I think the manager will make a few changes just to avoid any players being sent off. So just be interesting to see what happens in this second half. But it's very close, very competitive, and yeah, very entertaining so far. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 45 minutes. Come on. Germany on the front foot immediately. I said that exact same thing as she just did. Stop her! Oh! Oh. That was massive for Germany to score then. Just a question of whether Earps would have saved that or not. Giving the ball away quite easy at the moment, England. I think White might need to come off, to be honest. I'm not really sure she's making a big impact in this game, really. She's had 1 or 2 chances in the first half, but I'm just not sure what she's doing at the minute. I think Toon and Russo would be better options right now. Just the more creative players. Mary Earps again. She's literally like a magnet to that football in this game so far. Germans are getting their comeuppance now. They're being dished out with loads of yellow cards. Beth Mead's just picked up an injury, so I think she might be coming off. I have a feeling. Limping off the pitch, so yeah, that could be it for her, I think. Oh, go on! Go on! Hit! Yes! Come on! What a goal! Get in! 1-0. Come on, England. What a goal. Chipped it over the goalkeeper. Wow, that's something that was needed. Less than half an hour to go. Takes a lot of nerve to pull that off. Oh, Germany are coming back. Oh, at the post! Oh. I mean, that would have been a great goal, to be fair. If that went in. Come on, let's just get another goal, take control of the match. Come on, stop giving us so much space. Come on, someone stop her. Oh no. Oh my God. Good goal, to be fair. Just to cross into the box and then just a one-touch finish and then boom, that's in. Back to it, game on, yeah, 10 minutes left. Could be going to extra time. This is going to be interesting now. So we need some more fresh legs, and of course we just got on the pitch, a bit more experience because of that, 2009 final that she was in. Still 2 minutes left until extra time, unless one of the two teams will get a winner in the next couple of minutes. Extra time, or another 30 minutes. Come on, in the box. Good cross. Go on! Yes! Come on! Oh, it's disallowed. Oh, it's gone in! Oh, yes! Come on! Look what she's taking her top off. 10 more minutes to go! Get in there! 2 substitutions as well. The 2 substitutes scored the 2 England goals. And what did I say? 2-1. 2-1 England. Wow, brilliant. Come on! 10 more minutes. Come on. We can't bottle another goal in, surely. Oh, go on! Oh! Brilliant save, though. That would have been game over, that. Great shot from Russo, but what a save. 2 more minutes and England have won the Euros for the first time ever, winning a European Championship. Not just the women, but both men and women as well. Just playing into the corner now. Don't blame them, to be perfectly honest. Can't believe it. It's so crazy. England are about to lift a European Championship trophy for the first time ever. And it's the women that are doing it. It's absolutely astonishing. But there is still 2 minutes to go of added time. Yeah, last chance for the Germans. Get it cleared. No matter how, just do it. Yes. Yes! Get in! Wow! Oh my God! European champions, and now history. Now it's coming home. Is being played. The 3 lines is being played. The atmosphere in that stadium must just be, and on the pitch as well, just to win a European Championship at Wembley under the management of Serena Wegman as well. Wow, what an achievement! Absolutely amazing. This is going to inspire so many people now, boys and girls, just everybody. Just wanting to play football, and it just brought the country together. This is just amazing. And commiserations to the Germans as well, because they played really well in this match. They played well the whole tournament, actually. And, they were on the same wavelength as England were, really, where they just conceded 1 goal the whole tournament, but they just conceded 2 today. And, England were worthy winners in the end. I mean, just seeing that, England being engraved on a trophy. Unbelievable. Cannot believe it. I mean, just seeing England win a trophy, regardless of men or women, you know, it's just incredible to just see a senior team just win a championship trophy. So the Germans lose a European Championship final for the first time ever as far as the women are concerned at Wembley. And I think in 1966 when England beat Germany in the World Cup final, it was also their first ever final defeat as well. Poetry. The men must be thinking now like, oh, why wasn't that us? When they were so close at Wembley last year in the Euro final. And now they've got the women doing it. But regardless though, it's just an amazing achievement anyway, isn't it, to be honest? To lift the trophy. Yes! Wow. So it's the day after the enthralling 2022 final between England and Germany, which of course saw England victorious and claimed their first ever European Championship trophy. And I'm still thinking about the game now because, I mean, what an occasion to watch England in a final at Wembley for the second year in a row, to go in as favourites to win the tournament and actually go on to win the tournament. You know, it's just absolutely amazing. And the fact that it's the women's team that have done it, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a bit more depth shortly. But as far as football's concerned, I found it entertaining, it was fun, it was dramatic, it was quite intense. And for me, it's everything that a championship final should be. So first off, I've got to shout out a few key players who I thought played an integral part in the tournament and who I feel have inspired so many more generations to come. So the first player I'm going to talk about is Beth Mead, because before this tournament she was struggling with injuries and she was brought back into the England team. And not only did she win the European Championship with England, but she also won 2 individual trophies, Player of the Tournament and the Golden Boot. And that's something that doesn't happen often in the men's game, let alone the women's game. And Beth Mead was someone who played an integral part in the squad. And, you know, from every game that she was in, she played absolutely brilliantly. And it's such a shame that she had to be substituted after like 60 odd minutes into the game yesterday because of injury. And what a fairy tale story it would have been if she'd actually scored yesterday and enhanced her goal scoring record. Mary Earps had a really good tournament in goal as well. And I know people would talk about competition and about, you know, how good the opposition really was compared to teams in the quarterfinals and the semi-final. She was someone who was just like a rock in goal. And like I said, during the game as I was recording it, she was like a magnet to that ball, because apart from the goal that she conceded in the game yesterday and the Spain game, she almost had every ball under control. Every corner she caught, every free kick she stopped. She was just unreal. She was really, really good. I'm also really happy for Lucy Bronze as well, because I remember first watching her in the 2019 World Cup and how good she was during that tournament. And that year she was so close to winning the Ballon d'Or, and now she's won a European Championship. So I'm really happy for her. And also Jill Scott as well, because of course she's the most experienced player in the squad, having competed at a few World Cups and European Championships in the past. In fact, she was part of that Euro 2009 final in which England played Germany before. So I think she was a vital ingredient to it as well, in which she brought all the experience that she's got into the team and help them go one step further. And also a big shout out to Leah Williamson as well, who was an absolutely fantastic leader as captain of the team, especially in central defence, as Steph Houghton wasn't part of the team. And of course I've got to mention yesterday's goal scorers, Ella Toone and Chloe Kelly. And can we all just stand by just to appreciate the quality of the goal from Ella Toone in the game yesterday? Just the composure and the ability to just stay calm in that situation when there's thousands of people in the stadium watching you, including millions watching at home, and to just chip the ball so coolly over the goalkeeper. To do that, it just takes a lot of courage, and she deserves all the applause in the world to score a goal, something like that. Chloe Kelly's goal is just iconic in itself now, because just the way that she celebrated, stopped, and then celebrated again. You know, she was so desperate to take her shirt off, and when she did, she was just oozing in that moment of scoring for her country in front of her home fans in the final of a major tournament. And even after the game, she pulled out of the interview to go and celebrate with her teammates as they were singing along to Sweet Caroline. So they all just lived in that moment and just valued every single second that they had. That's what it's about. And also just to see the joy on their faces at Trafalgar Square this afternoon and seeing the sea of England flags, they should all be just immensely proud of what they've done and who they've inspired. And also hats off to Sarina Wiegman as well, who I think is an absolutely fantastic manager. And it's also her second European Championship trophy in a row, having previously won in 2017 with her native country, the Netherlands. And you could tell that Sarina brought in the pride and the winning mentality of the Dutch squad from the last Euros into this England team, and that's why they had that passion to go on and win this tournament. And yes, you could say that the England ladies were under a lot more pressure because of that, but they handled it really well and they used it to their advantage. And you could just feel the chemistry that Sarina Wiegman has with these players, and that's a truly vital part in leading a team through a tournament, whether it's international or club. And I'm really hoping that this victory will be a massive boost to women's football, not just in this country, but in general, and will inspire thousands and thousands of young boys and girls especially all around the world. The journey that women's football has gone on, particularly over the past 10 years, is absolutely extraordinary. The last time England won a major trophy was 1966 with the men's team, and at the time, women weren't even allowed to play football, and now they've actually won a tournament at Wembley against Germany. It's poetry, and if there's anything that's written in the stars, it's this. It's important to celebrate this victory as well, because football isn't just about men on a pitch or men doing this. It's not always about the able-bodied man. It's about celebrating differences, because sport at the end of the day, yes, it's entertainment, but it's also an opportunity for people to express themselves, and people can do that nowadays, especially in different ways, not just men or women, but also children and disabled people as well. I mean, look at the Paralympics, they're getting more popular now, and while there is probably still a lot more work to be done in promoting that, we're definitely going in the right direction. It's about promoting opportunity and not depriving people of being who they want to be and what they want to do. While we always sing, it's coming home, especially over the past 30 years, when England play in a tournament, it's not the men who've brought it home, it's the women who finally brought it home, especially in front of our home crowd in our home stadium. So I'm just really intrigued to see where women's football goes from here. So I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway, and if you did, then please hit the like button and subscribe and have a notification bell tick so you're notified when I upload a new video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Football has finally come home!